Well, let's go, Brandon. Episode number 3 here on Chaos in Southwest Nebraska. Subscribe to the channel. Got some pretty fun stuff. Once in a while we're serious, but most of the time we just like to have fun. Got a pretty comical rant about Tom Brady that I think a lot of people would enjoy. But back to the topic of the video. So, Brandon Brown, we know the story by now. I won't bore you repeating it, but, recently he was back in the news. He received a new sponsor for his Xfinity Series car, lgbcoin.io, a cryptocurrency company, obviously conservative ownership with the name, all in good fun. But anyways, NASCAR initially approved it, but apparently the guy that approved it didn't have the authority to, so they said, no, you can't use that sponsor on your car during the race. We don't want to be political. But he did find a loophole. He's managed to keep them as a sponsor off the track and away from NASCAR. They will still, I'm not sure what they would sponsor, but he's going to do advertising for them. He's going to be part of the company. He's going to be making money. He's finally embraced the Let's Go Brandon after saying he was trying to distance from it. But if he can make money off of it, more power to him. So good for him. Anyway, back to NASCAR after they disapproved it. I think they're dropping the ball here. I mean, they say they don't want politics involved in the sport. Well, they've already let it in the sport in the past, whether it be the NRA sponsoring a race here and there, or there was the Trump 2020 car. I mean, it wasn't a popular driver, and of course, he did crash out early, so the car wasn't on the track very long, and the cameras at NBC Sports did their best not to show it, as well as a Black Lives Matter car driven by Bubba Wallace for at least one race that I know of, maybe more races that I don't know about. So they've already let politics into the sport. I personally think that, they have a lot of races on NBC Sports, and NBC, it's a liberal-run company. They don't want to upset them. That's my own personal opinion. But anyway, and they're also, in my opinion, losing out on merchandise sales and ratings. I think they'd get over it at NBC Sports. Once the ratings went up. The ratings have been down, well, for NASCAR all across the board, but especially for the Xfinity Series. It's not the top series, it's the next one down. But they don't get the viewership because top Cup guys don't race as many races and aren't allowed to. As well as the series not being, I don't think it's hardly ever on regular network TV. But I think they're really missing out there on the ratings, and I think they're missing out on merchandise sales. I think they would have sales through the roof, I've talked about how they're alienating their conservative fans, and this is just doing it again some more. But anyway, again, I think they're dropping the ball here. I think they should have approved it. At least, he can continue his sponsorship out of NASCAR through this loophole, so they're not costing him money. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the page, Chaos in Southwest Nebraska, and let's go, Brandon.